welcome back to another episode on the Insorum server, and I hope you enjoyed that little montage there. I thought I'd get a bit of work done, but, you know, didn't really want to record it properly because it's a little boring. So yeah, just chucked it in the montage. I hope you enjoyed that. We can see our newly created nether portal all the way up there. I didn't... I'm not sure if I showed that in the montage, but we created a nether portal. I'll show you it now, just kind of in real time. Go through here. It's just kind of up the corridor. Stuck in the nether portal. It's just up here. It's actually a fair bit further away than I thought. I thought it'd be a lot closer than that, but there you go. So we're just up here, and this is very nice because it means I don't have to continually climb up. And we're not really falling down. Yeah. Oh, this is so bad. Oh. I honestly hate this. I honestly... It's disgusting. The type of things they do with... the way multiplayer treats nether portals is terrible. It's just shocking. Anyway, guys. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to... We're going to put a little barrier. Just so I don't walk off the edge while I'm like lagging out. Okay, and is this for my ladder? No, it's over the other side. Good. Put a little barrier. So when we teleport through, we can just kind of just walk to the right here, and we'll be alright. So yeah, we're getting a bit of the ring done here. Did I miss bits there? Or are they just weirdly shaded? That's weird. I want to check that out. I really want to check that. That's odd. Because it looks like they're lit up sufficiently. Okay. Yeah, just some weird shading issues. That's weird. Yep, okay. So yeah, I need to run back, get more iron from the city. I should be doing a little bit more AFK there. Or at least working over there a little bit more. Actually, I can do a little bit of work. I can get rid of these corner bits because they are not necessary anymore. Just kind of in preparation for us to put the iron in. Once I've done this little inner ring, because this is what kind of... It gives it a bit more definition, this lower inner ring. And it's the reason I actually left the dirt there in the first place. Gives it a little bit more definition in the end. We still need a lot of glass to finish this. A lot of glass. Hey, don't do that. Put that back. Oh. Still need a lot of glass. I'm not really sure how I'm going to actually go about finishing this because I'm becoming a little, I don't know, apathetic about the project. Just a little bit because it's kind of like... I'm kind of like, I don't know about it because it's more or less a big build that's not going to be used for much. I think I might put a mob farm in it, but that's about it. I don't really see what else I could do with it. I don't really want to make it my base. I don't really want to make it my central area because, I mean, I had a really good idea for it, but I think it's a little... too much, and I'm not sure I could just keep doing this kind of thing over and over again. It's not the most interesting thing, but I'll have a think about it. I'll see what happens, and I really can't do anything more on this. We'll just go. We may as well grab the dirt. So yeah, I've been away for the last weekend or so. This video is actually coming out a bit later because I had a bit of a day's break. I didn't really do much yesterday. I got back from Sydney on the Sunday. And the Monday was kind of like I can't be bothered doing anything day, so I didn't actually end up doing anything. It was a very, very lazy day for myself, which is fine, you know. It's good to have those lazy days. I think I mentioned this recently. It's fine to have lazy days. If you feel like having a lazy day, and I mean, if you can afford it, you don't have to do anything. Come on. If you go to work every day and then have a day off, just relax. Do what you enjoy. Just go do something. If you want to hang with friends, go hang with friends. If you enjoy it, go do it. I mean, it's not that hard, guys. If you can afford it, have a day off. Have a day off. So that's Ripper's life advice. No, but I got back from Sydney on the Sunday, and I guess I should tell you how my trip went. It went quite well, quite successful. I went with my girlfriend, of course. And if you remember, it was for one of her friends' 21st birthday parties. One of her old high school friends that well, we went to the same high school, me and my girlfriend, but I didn't know this person particularly well. We need some slabs. Actually, we're going to do a bit of work on this. I'm just going to see. If you notice, I'm trying to build a balcony here. I'm going to actually see what I can do with it. Oh, jeez. Bit of a cough there. And we'll get onto a project later in the episode because I do have an idea. So I went up with her, and we actually went up by train, which was, to be frank, a pretty terrible idea in the end. It was not the greatest idea in the world. Good. It was not the best idea that we've ever had. But we had fun. I've got to admit. At least that. We'll see how that looks. We had fun on the train ride. It did get a bit boring. It was an 11-hour train ride. 11 hours. 11. My personal advice, don't take an 11-hour train ride if you can help it. I'm definitely, if I want to go to Sydney again, I'm definitely flying. Let's put it that way. But we'll get down here. But it was good. It was a good journey. If you took note of my Twitter, I took a couple of pictures outside the train. Some of the Australian outback. Not really outback. I'd say more. Not quite the outback. It was more residential. A little more residential. We'll jump down again. Whee! It's a little more residential. Ooh, it's looking better. Looking better already. I want to get some fences. Do I have any oak fence? I swear I had a little bit of oak fence. That's not it. Oak fence. I do have some oak fence. Not as much as I wanted though. I do have oak wood though, so that's alright. We can make do. We'll make a couple more oak fences. Yeah, apart from the train ride, which took 11 hours, and the problem with the 11 hours, right, it was 2 sets of 11 hours, and basically we got on the train before the sun had come up, and we got off it, that's fence gate, damn, and we got off the train when the sun had already set, what? Did I just do it the same way? Oh my god. I'm an idiot. Just add all the cut. There we go. Far too many fences. I've got a bit of a cough at the moment, which is not good. I hope I'm not getting sick or anything. I mean, maybe some Sydney germs made me sick or something. Just a different environment. But yeah, the problem with that is we spent days on the train. We wasted a whole day of daylight, nonetheless. So that was kind of dumb, but oh well, it's how it is. It was a good journey. I would recommend doing it once. Just do it once, and that's it. Don't do it again. I cannot recommend more on how sucky that 11-hour train run was by the end. I mean, the first 6 hours, yeah, we had fun, but it was not good by the end. Ladders, please. I want another ladder. I'm going to see if I have any ladders. So yeah, apart from the train ride, we spent the whole of Saturday in the Sydney, the 21st party. Beautiful, lots of ladders. The 21st was actually in the evening. So we actually spent the day traveling around the city with the friend whose 21st it was. We went, what did we do? We took the public transport system. Oh, the public transport system. I'll mention something about that in a sec. But we took a train into the city, which was only like 20 minutes or so. We took a train in there, and then we, oh, whoops. Oh. Sorry, I'm just kind of trying to concentrate here. Took a train to the city, then took a ferry across Sydney Harbour. So the ferry went directly under Sydney Harbour Bridge, right by the Sydney Opera House. I got a nice photo of that too, actually. Can we see how this looks? I may want to widen this because I'm not sure I have too much. I'm not sure I have enough room here to build a little lighthouse thing. Let's see how we look. Let's see how it looks. Let's get up here. So yeah, we took a ferry across, and we actually went to Luna Park. If any of you guys know what that is, it's looking a bit better. It's looking better than it was, and it's looking a bit interesting. I like the shape there. We could add like another stair under it to add some more support. I'm not sure how that would look though, but it's an idea. I like it. I'm not sure if we can expand it out there. I'll go grab. Ooh, I'm not sure how much quartz I have. Ooh, damn. How much quartz? Well, 2 there. Ooh, come on, I gotta have quartz. No, I had so much of it. I must have left it in the city or something. I reckon I did. Oh, that's a disappointment. Alright, I'm just going to use dirt. I just want to kind of get an idea of the shape of it. I don't want to spend all episode in this project, but I might end up doing so. I don't really want to. So yeah, we then, from Luna Park, proceeded to walk back over the Sydney Harbour Bridge, and that is a very long bridge. And apart from that, we just kind of hung around in the city, and I got to admit, as similar as Sydney is to Melbourne, and I gotta say, it's pretty similar. That's as big as we can make it. Can we get away with doing this? If it was like that, where could we make it? Probably like... Probably more like that. I think we'll need to widen this. I don't think we've got enough room here, guys. Like, we can't have a tiny little 3x3 thing. So yeah, as similar as it is, I really enjoyed Sydney. I gotta admit, considering it's the first time I've been there. Just like this. Yeah, I guess I enjoyed it. It was a really kind of nice atmosphere. The people there were, well, I didn't meet too many people, but they seemed nice. They seemed nice as I walked past them. And yeah, I got to say that it was quite similar to Melbourne. If you got to come to Australia, you can either pick Sydney or Melbourne. It doesn't really matter. I reckon that'll look good if we can turn it to quartz. Can I put a roof on it? I want to put a roof on it. Just to see how it looks. I think it really needs a roof. So yeah, that is my day in Sydney. It was a really nice experience. I had a good time. I had a really good time. Would recommend. Would go again, actually. Would go again. I mean, I think I bashed it on Twitter a bit, but it was completely in jest. I really did enjoy Sydney. So yeah, that was my little experience with Sydney, and I really had a good time. One thing in particular I really want to mention about Sydney, and this is a thing that Melbourne does not have. The thing is that Sydney, I know Sydney siders. I know Samika from the server actually. She actually lived in Sydney for quite a while. Not sure exactly how long, but I know she lived here for a substantial amount of time. And I have other people I know that are from Sydney as well, or at least around Sydney, and they said, "Oh, the public transport's so expensive." Yeah, the public transport. That looks weird. I will have to work on this off camera, but we're gonna start another little project. I want to put an auto smelter together, but I actually kind of want a building for it. So I want to scout out a location that we can put for a building. Sorry, I'll just hold that thought while I try and find some stuff. I don't have any cobble, do I? That's so weird. It's weird not having cobble. There's some my spare obsidian. Can dump some stuff. Oh, there's some cobble. Let's dump some stuff. Keep that. Fernite would be nice. I might grab some cobble. Grab this dude. Oh. I've got a mean cough today. We'll just grab some cobble from around here. So yeah, they always complain about, oh, it's so expensive, but the public transport system in Sydney, at least the trains, is incredible. It's incredible. Coming from a city with, to be frank, pretty average public transportation. I mean, it's not terrible. We have public transport. But kind of on a, looking at a first world country kind of thing, it's very average. It's not good at all. If you ask anyone from Melbourne, they'll pretty much tell you that. There are main areas in this city that are not serviced by train. One of them being where I live. But I'm not going to get into that. I complain about that to my friends all the time. And they tell me to shut up, of course. But basically, it's annoying because we don't have trains everywhere. And Sydney not only have trains everywhere, but they have lots of interlocking things. Like, if here, you have to go all the way into the city. If you want to get somewhere not that far away, generally you have to go all the way into the city and then all the way back out again because all the trains kind of spiderweb out from the city. Whereas in Sydney, you don't have to do that. So my kind of thing is, yes, people from Sydney, you pay a lot for public transport, but you pay for a very good system. More than us for a better system. So that's kind of my thing. Is this all I need? I think this is all I need. I'll need some chests as well, technically, but I'll ignore them for the time being. All right, where do we want to put our little auto smelter? Because we could put, I reckon... Do we want a building for it, or do we just want to chuck it underground? I'm just trying to think. We could chuck it over here, because I've been meaning to build a little bridge across, but I'm not sure. I'll only build a bridge when I build something over here. I'm just thinking what kind of little building. I think I just want to do a little stone brick and glass building. Possibly I can get rid of these trees to do it. I'll probably, yeah, I reckon I'll have a path out here around, and I reckon I can put it like here. It won't take too much space. All right, let's start. So it'll have one in the side for coal, top, which will lead to like a double chest. You can have a double furnace next to each other. 2 coal chests, and then they'll filter out. But we can put as many of that in there as we want, and I reckon we'll have 2 of these side by side, not side by side, like opposite each other. I reckon. Yeah, what I think I'll do is I'm going to sink this into the ground a little bit, and just a very simple building. I don't want something too complex here. So I'm going to clear out this island. I hate terraforming this island because it's the one I live on. But I want... Alright. I want it a bit like this. Don't want it that low. I'm just trying to visualize it in my mind. I think that's about the kind of distance I want to go. I'll have the chests. I want it to look alright as well. So dig this out as well. Do I want the chests on the ground or dug into the ground? I think I want them... Actually, I'll have them on the ground opposite, right next to each other. So I'll have to put a trapped chest. But I think this will look the best. So our hoppers will go like this. Make sure they're facing the right way. 2, 3, 4. They're all facing the right way. Our furnaces on top here. Yep. We'll have furnace, and these are the supply chests. And then we may actually put these on the back. So they'll have to go into the side or the back there. And these chests can be partially hidden, I think. Yeah, that'll be good. I'll see if I have any stone brick, so we can kind of start to put some stuff there. Oh no, I have lots of smooth stone, don't I? Let's just make a whole bunch of it. Why not? I mean, I use a silk touch pick as my main pick now, so I have a lot of this stuff. I'm sorry, my mouse is kind of dying, I think. I think I'll need a new mouse in a sec, because it's kind of dying. So yeah, guys, anyway, that was my trip to Sydney. Would go again. as I said, would go again. We'll actually one block offset just so we can have access to the chests. Let me get some chests, actually. Let me get some chests. Nope. Need some wood. Always need some wood. In fact, I'll have to go chop some down. And actually, I think we're out of time in this episode. So yeah, that was my trip to Sydney. So again, would go again. Had a good time. And yeah, not so tired anymore. I was very tired yesterday. Wow. Okay, bye. I was very tired yesterday, but I think I'm all right, guys. So yeah, just a bit of a heads up, I guess. I'll have plenty of time to record now. My uni stuff is done for the time being, so yeah, it's done. So I can actually record some stuff. I have exams and stuff, but when I'm not studying, I mean, I'm not doing much, so I mean, I can record stuff. That is a lot of mobs. Well, I think we'll be working back in the city next episode. I've done a fair bit of work on this now. We'll be back in the city. I have some news about the city that I will reveal next episode. It's some sad news, but I'm gonna wait till next episode to reveal it. So until then, thank you very much for watching this episode on the Insorum server, and I'll catch you next time, guys. See you later.